Speak your mind. Honestly, I could use the... You're right, I don't. I like to think of myself... I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the... Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. You've got my... Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone else... Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gain, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Modifica o mecanismo de autodestruição. O cara já quer destruir
I
aquilo.
hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a skin that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention.
Tem pra roubar. A mulher tá aqui do lado.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisements for the following story.
I already know.
Mas aqui tá meio quente.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career.
Talk to your local manager about applying. For military training and lend your life to protecting our... wonderful brands and products. Military services.
Vendedora de linguiça de largado.
Salvage is family business. We've got each other's backs.
C&P Borstworth. It's not the worst unless it's pure.
O cara reclamando chapéu. Deus público do calo. Vadiar nas propriedades do conselho é extremamente proibido. Ué. Cara, não pode nem vadiar, mano.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Objetivo de missão exige que você entre em uma área restrita. Se alguém te vir, vai atirar imediatamente. Use um disfarce para evitar ação imediata. O disfarce é aquele bagulho holográfico lá. Mas como é que eu uso mesmo? Como é que eu uso ele? Diário, mapa, cadê?
Something I can help you with? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. Requests
E aí,
of our
Seneco?
patients are
Vê se
paramount.
esse jogo não é a cara do Fallout.
You may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Roubar aqui, ninguém tá vendo mesmo. Sei o que, esse jogo é massa, mano.
This is Halcyon News.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Esse conselho é
They've always
pago.
got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here,
E
take a candy with you.
Roxamora filha, sei lá que paralho é. Essa mulher fala pra cacete, hein? Dá pra tirar um cochilo aqui? Cadê minha nave mesmo? Diário de invasor. Coitado do mapa. Vou contratar o cara pra minha tripulação aí, na moral. Trabalhador. E como é que eu uso o manto? Que não é não ter badge. Qual que é o manto? Achamento fome, salto seio. Olha, se eu usar o manto não. Vou salvar e vou tentar passar ali pra ver. Esse cara vai me matar. Essa porra usou automático.
Take him down!
Olha lá, puta me viu. Como é que usa essa porra desse manto, velho? Ah, porra, F é o life, F é o meu. Eu já apertei tudo aqui. Ah, mas não. Oxe, já apertei tudo aqui, não usou o manto. Diário, deixa eu ver. Mapa. Aí eu tenho que voltar na nave pra usar essa bosta. Não sei como é que usa esse manto, não, caralho. Configurações, conta. Miojo frito. Porra, é. Inalador, dilatação, movimento. Companheiro, uma habilidade, arma. Pô, aqui não fala como é que usa o manto, não. Lascou. Porra, tá de sacanagem. Ah, missões, você é o que lixo. Esse dispositivo projeta uma imagem holográfica sobre o usuário e nas mãos certas serve como um disfarce eficaz. Carboidratos, caralho, eu não sei onde é que tá esse negócio. Tá, só habilidade resumo não é aqui não. Comparar, inspecionar. Blindagem. Eu tenho que tirar essa merda dessa roupa. Não. Porra, tá de sacanagem, viu? Consumir. Deixa eu dar uma bancada, ver se dá pra equipar ele. Tinha visto a bancada.
What it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Que viagem é? A bancada tinha visto aonde, meu Deus do céu?
CNP Borscht Pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds.
Tentar voltar lá na nave pra ver se é nela que é.
CNP, I can't believe it's not yours. It's unbelievable. Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
Hey, you got a second?
Esse, o
we
cara
don't
que
know
tá
each other
atrás
yet,
do.
But I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little
E a
discussion with the
tripulação.
local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing
What the hell,
is me.
man?
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like. I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Mas você tá na entrevista.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with
Essa aqui
one
deve ser
swing of a
medroso e
tossball stick.
mentiroso isso aí.
You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
Qualquer coisa eu mando matar esse miséria.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Vamos.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another. I used to hate math, but then I realized, as you were, I have lots of minutes. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. When I simulate travel, do you, as you, in our...
Sim, eu quero saber onde é que eu equipo esse negócio do holográfico.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. Excuse my asking, but I heard you met a big fancy engineer on Groundbreaker? I was wondering if maybe you could take me along next time you visit? Just to meet her. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Ela não veio. Ó, eu peguei o holográfico lá em cima. Aqui que tem como equipar esse negócio. E já quase doido já. Olha o maluco que já tá desgraçado.
Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
What?
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Yeah, I hear you, boss. Sounds like I was out of line, right? Swinging on my own foreman like that. But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
É, fica bom em você.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Aí fora o que? Vai trabalhar.
Engine temperature is in the normal range. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification. Machine.
Okay,
Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Acabou que eu rodei, não acertei como usar a bancada aí. Três, 73. Desmonto.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Anthony Crane.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I? A sensible choice, as we do not have any The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go. Of course. What part of the colony? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desire. If we're going there, please. I can, yes. Let me. Order does not compute. Nevertheless. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony. Freighters, many. I have found. How can I be of assistance?
E eu ainda não achei como é que usa a merda do holográfico. Só são até 2 bombeiros pra acompanhar você. Não, deixa o doido aí. Fica aí, viu, filha da puta.
Somehow, I always find my way back. Whatever you say, boss.
Capacete relatar. 16. Bora.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did it.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Okay, gone quiet.
This is Halcyon News.
Uzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room? Sure, on my way. On my way. Coming.
You mind if I ask you a question? Like, a personal one? Is it true what you said? About being on the Hope? Wow. Well, welcome to Halcyon. I'm Parvati Holcomb. Parvati Holcomb, which you already knew. Okay, I'm bad at this. Reckon we'll have to figure it out together. I mean, if that's what you want. I didn't mean to presume. Sorry. He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot. Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all. I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path. You might surprise yourself.
Certo, agora como é que eu uso? A porra da holográfica. Porra, velho.
Sure.
What's that noise?
Together. Protect the ground breaker.
Temos de jogo. Requer identificação vanguarda. Vanguarda deve ter que pegar essa identificação.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity? You don't hurry up. Someone will get you. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
On my way.
Still getting acquainted? Can't... Didn't quite catch that. You'll have... Glass ear? Nothing to fear. Sorry again. Huh? What?
What?
Huh. Now that I heard.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators. Oh, and it's not the... lot of... heard of it. My... I'd have to... Shut... Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. It's not the best taste of... You would never ask. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice. Have a look.
Stay in the public areas and you'll get along fine.
CNT near maple syrup. It's near its complete practice.
What can I do for you, Cap?
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo roubar esse povo.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
How do you do? Huh.
Tem que roubar um cartão de acesso de um soldado.
You're trying to get us all... What do you think you're doing? Carry on.
Mas o cara viu, é. Aí a reputação cai. Não é a reputação ainda não. O cara rouba até o brinco, velho. Sai logo daqui pra ela não ver. Amor.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend?
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our... Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill. No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Here they come!
Vem pra cá. Pera lá, pô.
Smells kind of like... Here they come! Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these. so cozy. That's the last of them.
This is Halcyon.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation. More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are. If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the stick. You can flip a switch for me, but...
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Tem nada.
CNP Borscht Pockets can be macrowaved in 2.5 seconds. Borscht Pockets.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble. Did he now? A mouth on that man. I swear his He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten him. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by date. Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on ground. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire everyone on staff. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need... Last he told... You look out... Keep hanging around. What can I... You have it...
Agora sim. Pessoal. Seu manto holográfico ativado. Concedendo acesso temporário a essa área restrita.
Keep your sights out, friend.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
To the last Ratchet on Rutton time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worried. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed... Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and...
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding... Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on... If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond. and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent. Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
You don't pay your docking fees, your ship gets seized. I seen it happen.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're... What can I do? You have your... Any word on Jessie? Let's just say she did me a favor and now I owe her. So, did you find her, or what? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Great law, is it hot in here? Anytime, sweetheart.
Rizzo's mock Hard cider for a hard life.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into...
Warning! Intruders will be... Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by, and I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and... I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastway's not like other folk. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they... When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. Let's see here. Talking about old... They were close, Captain. Like... I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious.
Hey, that pad down.
Izzo Spectrum Vodka. Out to taste the rainbow.
So, how's this work?
We interrupt
Do
your
we get a table? Stand in the corner?
story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because...
Okay, so... Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. I've just been lying awake. Oh, beer. Bottoms up. Ah, this tastes like... Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. Yeah. I guess we are. Friends give each other counsel, right? Well, she talked about another girl, right? Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe it was real long and rambly. This is about... Then it all... I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before... Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am. Hydration. Oh, Captain. I want to talk to... Everything? Does she think... What if she's...
É muita conversa.
Don't you tease me. You know I'm not... That's...
Ah, eu tô intimada.
Of course. I envy your boldness of spirit. Gosh, I suppose... Well... Oh gosh, I... Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Thanks for... Come on.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
Like,
That's clever. Here they come! Nice one!
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
This place has a smell, right? It's not just me? Like mold and old socks? It just me? Or has it been deader than usual?
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the...
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother. And I don't feel it today. Well, turns out the key is proper hydration. Probably should have been able to guess that for myself, huh? Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent... I've ruined things in the past, because I didn't say things I should. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels this. Yeah, I'll.
Cadê o maluco? Vai os dois.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crush. Sugar gel flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% milk crush.
How do you do? Ah, how might I? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation. That's not unreasonable. That's where you're wrong, young man. Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Wish I could. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you said, but we can say I'm repaying the favor. You won't be sorry, though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain. Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin.
We got us a real sawbones. Welcome aboard, Ellie.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but you sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Sublight puts the organized in organized crime. Trying to get him to use that slogan.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping. You the one flying the Unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on... These days, I stick to HQ.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my... Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. Charmed. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate...
Does this make us Sublight agents now?
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regular... I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Our field is persuasive, not... Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board. Sublight. Very. I have this thing about numbers in... I like to... Ask. Be seeing...
Yeah, boss?
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to...
CNP near Maple South. It's near this Rizzo's Lemon Slap.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt
Yeah, boss?
The controls are in the back.
I was just getting started.
Good news, Song tells me that security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, Diagnostic says their circuit boards are so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to.
Assistant Sergeant.
Jackass isn't coming!
Processing.
That's the last of them!
that said cycle drop pump. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
This is Halcyon News.
Was the time I wanted to be an engineer.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got... Me? No. But we're going offline in 3, 2... Well, yeah, of course.
For months? Groundbreaker's gotta have some type of fallback, right?
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people. But... Oh, and I'll need you to... The relay station? It's not like they're in...
Não, eu vou dormir.
No vídeo da câmera de segurança de um prédio no bairro de Casa Amarela, as duas crianças entram no elevador. O mais velho aperta um dos botões e sai. A porta se fecha e um bebê de 1 ano fica só. Ele bate na porta e até tenta alcançar o painel, sem sucesso. 1 minuto e 8 segundos de aventura sozinho no elevador, até chegar à portaria do prédio.
O pai dele entrou, como de costume, deixou o sapato do lado de fora e a porta aberta. Para eles brincar um pouquinho, todo mundo de olho ligado. Mas num momento assim de descuido, foi muito susto, foi um desespero. Todo mundo correu, ficou todo mundo apavorado.
As crianças estavam no 17º andar do prédio quando o Dom entrou no elevador, acionou o botão e deixou o irmão para trás.